There we go, nice and comfortable. I have to try and make myself comfortable without um, being in a position that I can hold my phone and not have too many kind of rocks and vibrations, but have light coming from indoors. Natural light. I'm waffling, aren't I? Yeah, I'm just on a break at the moment. I'm supposed to go out for lunch, but it's like that's going to happen now, I don't think. So I thought I'd come on and say hi again. I would try and do one a week now, I think, if I can, just a low video, just because, as I say, it's nice to kind of see. If I look back at, the years gone by, the kind of changing face of myself, it's quite nice to have that, even if it's just for my own kind of viewing. But yeah, so I can say hi. I keep saying, oh, it's a day in the life of, you know, but it's not. I was going to say it's a day in life, but it's not. It's actually just a very small 5 minute period in the day of a life of. And I see many day of the lives. I find them quite interesting to watch day of the life of videos, to be honest, because it's quite interesting to see how everybody's days are different. And I think there's some interesting companies that people kind of work at. I should really look at the camera more so over this side, which I find very interesting how they work in the kind of the design development sphere. Um, and I've obviously worked at a number of companies myself, and each one have been different. So it's always very interesting to see that from my perspective. So I always like watching Day of Life of, and I keep saying, should I do one myself? But the thing is, it's quite difficult to do. One is the filming of it because there's obviously a lot of people around. And I changed hold the camera there. My arms going a bit numb. But also, like many companies, there's a lot of things that you can't share. Um, so when you say day of the life of, it's kind of more of, I think, a snippet day of the life of, because you know a normal day would be not just say doing code, but it would also be meetings, designs, things that you can't share. And it's not really truly a day of the life of, is it? I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a very snippet of a day of a life. So I won't do one again, because unless I was doing kind of a work for myself role where I could share everything, like the code, the screen, all that kind of stuff, then I'd do one. But I wouldn't do one where I'm working for a company and I know that I can't share that kind of stuff. Oh, that makes sense. But yeah, other than that, life's good. It's a Wednesday midweek, so halfway through to the weekend now. Hump day, as I always say. That's quite always a nice thing. And the stuff that I'm working on is progressing well, which is good. Always nice to have good progression. And as I say, I was supposed to go out for lunch, but kind of as things happen, that's changed by the looks of it. So I won't be doing that. In fact, I've probably, time's ticking actually. I've probably only got about 40 minutes left before I have to get back to the grind. So yeah, that's a shame. But there you go. But on the bonus side, I'm able to kind of get in front of a camera and waffle for 3, 4, 5 minutes, because it is waffling at the end of the day. Let's just face it. I really should kind of start writing down topics and do proper kind of, let's talk about this topic today. Like, for example, Donald Trump, President US, that kind of stuff that people would find interesting. But, some things are too political. And I don't want to kind of get on that bandwagon. Some things are too based around religion, and I don't want to go on that bandwagon. And some things I can't talk about because it's technology that I use in work. um, yeah. One thing I am kind of curious about actually is that I've got an old Intel MacBook, and I am contemplating whether I should get a new M4 one, which is 4th generation, because my battery has started to say, even though it's only got about 2,500 cycles, starts, because it's 4 or 5 years old, it starts saying needs a service, battery's degraded. So I'm thinking, do I repair that, or do I just go the full hog and get a new, more up to date, 5 years younger MacBook? But more in a future video for that one. So yeah, that's me just checking in, saying hi, spending 5 minutes of my lunch hour, which I'm not out for, just recording something, and you know, put it up there for future Sean and anybody else that's interested in watching these kind of me waffle on for 5 minutes. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Some waffles are nice, especially if they've got ice cream on them. These waffles, not so much. Grey. It's amazing how kind of in the original videos you wouldn't see grey like that, but it's grey all the time now. And in the side. Getting old. Ungracefully. Right, I'm going to go. I'll see you in the future one. And let me know if you've got any interesting vlogs that, you know, because I'm always interested in watching certainly new things as well. Can I always find it interesting finding new people to view and see the lives of, and just see how everybody else has their life and world. Life, world, always interesting to somebody. Right, I'm waffling again. I'm going to go. Bye for now.